country. Alpharetta, Georgia. Sydney Welch, who is a business major, doing a speech on Photoshop.
Part of this video that really gets to me is when you see her legs being lengthened. It's absolutely astonishing to me what we can do with photography these days. And I wanted to show you this clip simply because daily we see these commercials and we see these ads and these movies with these beautiful women and these handsome men. But we need to realize what we're actually looking at when we see these skinny and these youthful and these, well, flawless individuals. Photoshop has been used for years. However, its usage has gone from changing light and retouching it to changing backgrounds and taking unwanted people out of the photographs to slimming a model down by 4 sizes and taking every unflattering feature out of a celebrity's face. In the next few minutes, we'll look into just how far the usage of Photoshop has become, as well as the negative effects it has imposed on our society's vision of beauty, and why it's important for us to speak out now. So what exactly is Photoshop? Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines Photoshop as to alter a digital image with Photoshop software or other image editing technology in a way that distorts reality as for deceptive purposes. The very first believed Photoshop image is right here of Abraham Lincoln. Yes, that's his face, but whose body is it? It's our own John C. Calhoun's body. Photoshop photos are being displayed in nearly every medium. You see them on the billboards, you see them on the magazines, and you see them in movies and in different shows. According to the best-selling women's magazine, Glamour, Health, and Beauty, if one were to Google the images personal photo retouching, about 2,350,000 results would come up of different services offering this, as well as do-it-yourself tutorials and software. There are currently over 70 iPhone apps that allow you to alter your photos with the touch of a button. Take Instagram, for example, with its many filters right now. Professional photoshopping expert Farid Giles said that on women, he most often sees wrinkles erased, skin smoothed, body fat trimmed, and breasts made larger and more gravity defined. And in men, he often sees under-eye baggage removal, bigger biceps, larger chest muscles, more trimming for them to make them look leaner. So why is this such an issue? This is an issue because of the numerous health issues that have come about with us trying to attain this completely unattainable image of beauty. It's edited. How people compare their bodies and attitudes they have towards their bodies is known as BID, or body image disturbance, according to Dr. Green's various studies on the subject. In fact, the American Medical Association has even gone as far to stand out against photoshopping because of the unrealistic body image expectations it provides, as well as the numerous eating disorders and the emotional and psychological problems that have come along with it. Medically, we cannot achieve this unattainable beauty, this edited beauty. I mean, not even the celebrities look like that. According to the Women's Health and Beauty magazine, body image experts are finding that the more that we visualize these edited models, the more that we look at ourselves and find discontent with the way that we look. Proof of this lies in statistics such as the following, according to the National Institute on Media and the Family. Most people don't know that in a survey of 9 and 10-year-old girls, 40% have already tried to lose weight. A study has even gone on to show that the more adolescents watch shows that relate to the genres of soap operas or romance, the more that they become discontent with their bodies and have a desire to be thinner. And at the young age of 13, 53% of American girls are discontent with their bodies, and this will go up to a whopping 78% by the time that the girl reaches 17 years of age. These statistics are shocking, and this is the moment where we need to take a step back and think, are we promoting this? You know, we don't necessarily speak out against photoshopping, so is that us unintentionally promoting it, this unattainable and edited beauty that we see? So how do we stop this trend? In order to discontinue this trend, we have a few options. Although it might seem a little bit extreme, we do have the option of passing a law. In fact, Israel is just one of the several countries right now who are trying to ban the overuse of Photoshop and other altered advertisements that are being released to the public sector. In fact, they're beginning this campaign right now where any photographer that puts a photo in a magazine or on a billboard, they have to put a small message saying the ways in which the photo had been modified. According to the International Business Times, several countries have been going about this the same exact way. Our other option is to simply stop buying the magazines and products from companies that use Photoshop to sell things to us. Actress Ashley Judd was recently noted for the puffiness of her face on a talk show in comparison to a photo shoot she had recently done. And she went to the International Business Times and said, "We're described in detail, our faces and bodies picked apart, and our worth ascertained and ascribed based on the reduction of personhood to simple physical objectifications." Too many people, and both men and women, are becoming objects of entertainment just because of their outer appearance. And we need to ask ourselves, is it right for our intelligence and our humor and our integrity to be overshadowed simply because of the fact that we don't have a perfect body or face? We must change this, and we must envision a world where compliment is based on personality traits. And we must envision a world where confidence is the key to success. And we must envision a world where people can feel comfortable in their own skin. There is only one you in this world, and this is the time to make that fact known. We're constantly trying to change things about ourselves, but perhaps we need to be trying to change things about our society. This unattainable image and the current definition we have of beauty isn't what self-worth needs to boil down to. We must speak out, and we must let the world know that we want to see real people, people like us. We want to see the cheek dimples, and we want to see the freckles and the crazy hair. And when a runway's walking down the model, we want to see an average-sized girl or man walking down and showing us what we would actually look like if we were in those clothes that they're trying to sell to us. As every change should start, it should start with oneself. First, I encourage you to stop editing your own photos. And then I challenge you to go forward and tell your friends to do the same. Trends pick up quickly. And if we can even start a small movement, it can really get rolling and it can grow. You know, I spent a long time trying to think about a way to relate Photoshop to something simple because it's such a vast thing, and this is what I came up with, so try to picture this with me. I imagine you going out to the mailbox, you get a letter and you open it up, it's a postcard from a friend or family member. You see this beautiful beach, you know, white sand, maybe a volcano exploding in the background. I'll leave it up to your imagination. And we see this beautiful place that we want to be. And then we look around us and we go, oh, we're not there. Not quite there yet. But if anyone has had the unbelievable experience of being able to travel to a place like that or even somewhere near home, you know that the only way to really see that beauty is to be there. And that goes with a person too. The only way to know how special a person is and how beautiful they really are is to know that person. So at the end of the day, beauty is something that photographs will never be able to fully capture. Thank you.